consequences screaming. But the life clouds keep flashing. Dreaming deeper, yeah. Fast money, fast swimming, fast life, but a slow death. The last kept me under hostage. Born in the belly of chaos, static to the womb. Mama screaming at daddy, shadows dancing through the room. Poverty painted on the wall, but hope was like the candle that fought to light the way. School was torn, pass the truth to the core. Dreams shredded for the sneakers, hunger kept knocking on the door. My first fight was on the playground, blood dripping off my t-shirt. Learn quick, the world's gonna test you with her. That's why I always kept the fucking dictionary in my pocket. Vocabulary sharper than a knife. Every syllable is a weapon just to stay alive. Why homies test the dollar? I was testing just a phrase. Trying to turn my ghetto trauma to a universe praise. Puberty hits hard like gunshot at midnight. Homos in my homicide, racing to the limelight. My first crush kissed me behind the bleachers. Later she overdosed the life the course teacher. I cursed God by the night, then I prison by the day. Confused sinner and the preacher, resting in clay. Every prayer was a poem, every tear was a line. I found rhythm in the chaos, something holy, divine. So if you listen to my story, it is what it is. Even broken prophets still deliver dreams. Born where I gotta raise prophets and feelings I like. I was baptized in the chaos, raised in the polluted air. Neighbors screaming at midnight, cops acting like they didn't care. Kadak was a war zone. All the gunshots outside my window, sirens and lullabies. Father got shot for some sneakers, cousin died for a chain. Now we're romanticing destruction, we justify the pain. Now it's 10 minutes on the beat while I unload my grief. At 6 I saw my cousin get shot, bullets cousin through the same box, innocent drop. Teacher told me gotta dream big, but my shoe had holes, so I dreamed for survival, not to disagree on goals. My brother on the block, 7 rocks or some shoes. I run a notebook, bleeding bars, that's the truth. Pacific full of pain, letting earlier the sunshine really feels the rain. My mama always told me I was destined for more, but destiny feels distant when you're starving and poor. I still press through the ashes, ever since to my fight. Every rhythm was a kindred to bridge fight. I thought love would finally heal, but betrayal cuts deeper than the trigger of metal steel. At 20 I was reckless, couldn't even afford a necklace. Liquor drowning in my brain, every party felt like a coffin. I look outside, every laugh was in vain. God on my lap, paranoia in my ear. Demons dancing on my shoulder, whispering, you gon' end it here. I see SynTxx, women temporarily bliss, but the voice stayed open every time I go kiss. For suicide notes in the rhythm, hit them under the bed. If I didn't have a notebook, I'd be already there. Short story grew darker, but the pain lit the spark. Gave me purpose in the chaos, and gave me the voice in the dark. That's when I cracked the word resurrecting the dusty book. I felt the spirit on my chest when I took a look. Curses on my lips, but the redemption in the rhythm. Realized prophets and holy, they just bleed time. Sensitive wounds became the sermons I did preach. Every metaphor in the gospel. I wasted 3 years of the shadows in the club. Every night facing demons in the bottles and the drugs. Lost in the streets, bodies leaking like smoke. Every morning walk up with my soul broke. My notebook, my savior, my pain, my shrine. Came back with fury, teaching her veins. Every syllable a weapon rearranged in my chain. But the sensitive undertones stitched with the wounds. Every sentence be therapy, every bar rearranged. Lost my soul in the darkness, but the music pulled me back. Short story got long, found my life in the track. Used to stare at the mirror, couldn't even recognize my face. Every wrinkle was a reminder of the trials that I embraced. Scars etched deep like the tattoos of war. Silence behind the eyes that seen more. The dictionary told me that the identity breaks when the words visualize. I see my young self crying, hungry, alone. I ask him, did we make it? Did we carry up the throne? He just said through the glass, he didn't ask him a code. That's your story, just in progress. Time to scrap on the walls. That's when I brush my reflection. Blood spills in the sink. Say, boy, did we survive? But the cost is more than we think. Every devil's got a smile. Every edgy word scars. Every night I hustle demons under liquor and bars. Lust kept me under hostage. Chained by the side. Every kiss was a gasoline poured on fire. Consequences screaming. But the light cloud still flashing. Drag me deeper. Fast money, fast women, fast life, but a slow death. Chasing moments like I street, wrestling with my every breath. Now I live in real time, and a curse and a hearse. No heroes inside, only villains and battles and sins who lie. The realest war I fought was never outside the streets. It was a better inside the chest. Every heartbeat, voice is telling me you gotta end it. Pull the trigger, speed breaking. Wait, you gotta think bigger. Paranoia in the shadows, PST in my brain. Flashbacks of the blood, memories of the pain. Every prayer felt hollow, every chest bent got cold. But the mic gave me purpose. Let the short story unfold. So I laced up my boots, trust the beats over the blade. Trust the truth over the silence. Trust the pain over rage. And I speak to my thought talk. Lungs full of fire. Every verse my survival. Every bar took me higher. Now I stand in the center. Car hanging on the lines. Every syllable a weapon. Every context a vine. Tears of the God, songs of my soul. I prophesied through rhythms. Resurrection is my goal. Now the kids tell me they survive, cause they hate my verses. They said my pain became the antidote and reversed the curse. That's the prophecy in motion, dictionary in the flesh. Turn the trauma into redemption, live the legacy fresh. I ain't no preacher with robes, I ain't no saint, but my blood wrote scriptures and the system can't handle. Behind the stage of the fame, it echoes nameless, who will never be named. If I die with this mic, let my notebook remain the proof a man from the ashes can still master the flame. I walk the streets of Babylon, now the lights in decay, where the preachers test dollar and the killers still pray. Lost on the billboards, bullets hem the dark. Homeless prophets in the corner whispering secrets of the doom, while the rich is in pain and the penthouse tomb. What is life but a sentence? Karma's craved on our skin. Every pause is a decision. Every death is a new beginning. I say time is a tyrant, love is a thief, pain is a prophet, joy is a belief. But we still write, word by word, stand by stand. I say every scar is a lyric, every bar is a script. I just survival into scripts, resurrection the dead. This is for the young blood. I've been where you at, with a person in the drawer with a scale on the back. Fast money get fame, but the wounds remain long after the game. Every dollar you flip go vanish like smoke. Every homie you trust might cut your throat. I seen brothers die, I seen mothers decay. This story ain't fiction, it's a rope man for pain. Pick a book, not a burner. Pick a verse, not a viral. You got a purpose in your chest, more than a murder and a trial. If my scars can't teach something, then my blood ain't in vain. This confession is protection, it's survival through pain. I chase paper like salvation, dollar bills in my grip, greed in my eyes, while my moral will sip. The truth in the mirror, I was chained to the green, but the shine on the money never made me feel clean. So I rap with convenience, let the truth dismantle. Every verse is a spark, every bar is a candle. Money never brought me peace, there's more stress to defeat. I lost some homies to the pipe, lost some cousins to the pills, lost the trust in the system, what they subscribe, what it kills. I say in the streets, gunshots ring louder than church bells. I see AK players in the hands of teens, while the preacher preach hope, but his pocket stays green. Every block is a battlefield, every night is a war. Every verse that I drop is a wound I restore. Gunpowder in my lungs, I pray till my knees bruise, I cry till I bend. I please the heavens, but all I got is silence instead. Lust kept me under hostage, chained by the side. Every kiss was a gasoline poured on fire.